Dun 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 dun. Welcome back, trainers and collectors. It's your favorite Poke Plumber, flushing out the latest news and the hobby updates. Whether it's breaking leaks, rare finds, or market trends, I got the tools to keep your collection growing and your profits flowing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your favorite plumber. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well myself. First things first, we have to do our little giveaway, but we do have a spicy one today. Bunch of big news. We're just gonna roll with it. Little things that make sense in the purchasing world. What should be happening, but what truly is happening, okay? But first things first, we have to do our giveaway. This is for the Prismatic Evolutions poster collection. Congratulations to Eric K. Lopez. Congratulations, Eric. All you have to do is shoot me a message on Instagram or email me. Congratulations. But for the next giveaway, I am partnering up with the one, the only, Logan's Pokeship. He's giving away the acrylic, and I'll be giving away the booster box. So if you're looking for any booster box acrylics, just hit up Logan's Pokeship. Link in the description below. But we are doing a Mega Evolutions Minty Mint booster box giveaway. I'm going to run this for a couple days. Every time you like, comment, subscribe, I will add the comment from every video in the upcoming future. And then we'll do the little... And yeah, free Mega Evolutions booster box. If it's free, it's for me. Just hit that little bell notification. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, but yeah, this is minty. It cracked it from a case. There could be something good in it. I hope somebody wins it. Hopefully somebody wins it, appreciates it. Either they're gonna open it with their friends, their family, by themselves, or keep this nice mint sealed and put it on their wall of greatness at home. It's a cool one. I just want people to enjoy this set. I love this set. It's super solid. And guys, I'm telling you, look how beautiful this box is. Super duper minty mint. Oh man. Sometimes I need some sleep. I have a new battle scar from my son. He has these little talons. So even if we cut his nails, he still has little sharp edges, and he grabbed me. We were playing, and he got my face. Battle damage. But what's going on, everybody? I read comments. I look at the feedback based on videos. And listen, I know many of you are upset about the market, about what's going on with Mega Evolutions. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen with the second wave. I don't know if things are going to change with the second wave. I really don't. At the end of the day, I love this set. And I'm okay with buying the set wherever it is. And if it does drop, I'm going to buy more. This set is a lot of fun to me. I'm saying already it's one of my favorite sets. Mega Evolutions, it's a lot of fun. And I want everyone to experience it. I wish packs were cheaper where people could walk into a store and get it and enjoy the set. Believe me, I do. And like I said before, everybody should have the chance to experience this set, enjoy this set, so on and so forth. Market's tough right now. Right now, what we see happening in other TCGs, in the world economy, things are changing. They're not doing as well, but for some reason, Pokemon is just that S-tier item. Crypto's dropping. Stocks are, some stocks are still decent, but stocks, other TCGs, Magic, because they had a bad release with Spider-Man. You had Flesh and Blood. Those boxes are dirt cheap. You have, One Piece is still solid, but all these other places are starting to level out and change. Like I said before, with the vintage, the older Pokemon, that's leveling, that's staying horizontal. But right now with the ultra modern, it's just stronger than ever. Pokemon needs to do something where they contact the stores and say, hey, you're getting this, and then no product will be backdoored from distro, right? There's so many issues happening, whether it's product that's backdoored, that goes to Whatnot streamers. Everybody is playing a little bit of a part, right? Whether it's collectors, it's investors, it's distro, it's whatnot. At the end of the day, Pokemon just needs to put so much out there. I don't think they should halt their sets and stop their sets. That makes no sense, right? There just has to be more of a run where, everybody gets it. And that would change prices. If we saw Pokemon booster boxes come out the gate and drop the MSRP, I guarantee you we'll lose I don't know, a higher percentage of scalpers just like that. Everybody's playing a part right now. At the end of the day, I think this wave 1, wave 2, yes, we're getting more product altogether, but it might have been worse because in the beginning, people aren't getting as much. So then, you know, it's being ripped at a rapid rate. And for the second, you have some places that are holding wave 1 and waiting for wave 2, so then they can sell it all at once, which is messing things up. So yes, we're getting more product, but right now, I don't think this was the best way to handle it. I thought it was a good thing. I thought Mega Evolutions was going to come out and drop, and it's just having the opposite reaction. However, it could be, guys, we see so many of these buyouts on TCG Player. There are groups of people, there are these discords that plan out buying out. They did it with Destined Rivals, they did it with Paradox Rift. But Paradox Rift, there's still so much product out there that it didn't work, right? It dropped right back down to $240, $260 a box. With Destined Rivals, it dropped from that crazy $700 down to like 4 something to 5, and that's where it's sticking. So when you have these things being manipulated, they are somehow sticking, okay? It's not a good situation. These buyouts, I think they're dirty. I don't think they're right. I don't like it. I don't like that aspect of Pokemon. The shilling, the BS, I don't agree with that. I really don't. I'm not a fan of it. But we're seeing it with the Van Gogh Pikachu. That stuck. We're seeing people do that with lower pop cards. They're buying them out. They'll buy it up, and then they'll freaking put one high. And if they have 300 copies, and a copy sells for, you know, $1,000, it's only going to benefit them. So they're buying 20% of the market, and bam, and you'll have a group of people doing this, and bam, it sells out, right? Look at some of these illustration rares that happen with a lot of those, a couple of bigger ones. It's planned manipulation and it's sticking, so that's why it technically is an artificial market, but then it's not, because then people are paying those prices. It's not good for the hobby. It's not good for the hobby as a whole, but it's just what's happening right now. If there's so much product on the market, like with Paradox Rift, this is how you know Paradox Rift was printed like no other, because as soon as boxes, there was a couple sold on TCG for $400, and then next thing you know, in the next 24 hours, everybody put their boxes on there. There was just so much to put the market. Right now, we're not getting the booster boxes the way we used to. And we're not getting as much as we did with Paradox. It sure doesn't seem that way, at least. And it just gets, you know, recycled. But like if you do it with a product that's a little more scarce, it sticks. They tried it with Paradox. It didn't stick. Do I like Paradox? Yeah. I don't know if I have them near me. The Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, I think those two cards are absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. Do I have them up here? I don't think they're up here. I would show you on camera. But those cards, I graded them myself. I think I bought the Roaring Moon for like $40 raw, and I pulled the Iron Valiant myself. Both hit 10s. The good old days. The good old days. But I do want to talk about things that make sense to me and still what are priced correctly. You know, like with everything shooting up, there's other things that make sense. You guys knew I went on this vintage journey. Was it the right thing to do? I mean, it diversified my collection. It made me happy. I'm very excited about my collection that I have now. I have the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff, black and white stuff. I mean, this makes me happy. And I got rid of some older XY Sun and Moon cases that I had. Was it the best thing to do? I don't know, because it could have been because those XY and Sun and Moon cases jumped really, really high, really, really fast, right? And I took those profits and I moved it into vintage. At the end of the day, if I buy 30 cases of, let's say, Mega Evolutions, and I buy one box of Holland Phantoms, do I think those 30 cases of Mega Evolutions is going to do better, or do I think that box of Holland Phantoms is going to do better? Guys, long term, I think those cases of Mega Evolutions are going to do better. But the collector inside of me really wanted a Holland Phantoms box, and I got one of my favorite sets of all time in my collection. So that's why being a collector is very important too. You need to be able to enjoy this. It can't just be stack this, stack that, and you gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it. Right now with the Charizard Mega UPCs coming out, I say this almost every video, I am still super excited to see what happens there. It's a waiting game. Right now, this is a little bit of a busier season, you know, like back to school, people are still buying. It's usually before Christmas when things drop, right? I remember back then in Black Friday, I used to get the Pikachu Zekrom boxes from GameStop. I think I was paying sub 20 a box for those. Do I think we're going to see any Black Friday deals this year? Unfortunately not. We didn't see them last year either. Black Friday used to be my favorite time because it was around the holidays. Things would slow down a little bit. So I'm just waiting to see what happens around the holidays. It's just a waiting game. Back to like what I think I'm enjoying still. I was looking at Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars. We're starting to see a little stagnation with more so like the loose packs, right? Like there's still some cool like collection boxes, some Pokeball tins. Like I still think the Pokeball tins for $199.99, that the ones I gave away that contain Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, I think those are still a great buy. Fusion Strike, I think it's going to age like fine wine. I could see that box being $2,000 one day. So the $1,000, $1,100 price point makes sense. Celebrations. Celebrations is moving. 6 months ago, we were talking about it. I was like, guys, at $70 ETB, you got to get it. ETBs have jumped substantially. I bought a couple more of those Pikachu V-Union collection boxes because I want to open some on the channel. But Celebrations, I look at Generations. Yes, Celebrations was printed probably quadruple the amount that Generations was. But when that 30th anniversary comes, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Everyone knows what's going to happen with Celebrations. I've been saying that for a year with the 30th anniversary. But Celebration packs, they look like they jumped a little bit, but you can still grab a couple collection boxes at a decent price. I'm pretty sure I just grabbed like I don't have it yet, but a Lance's Charizard box. I'm owed. I forgot about that. Thank you. Brilliant Stars. It goes up, then it stagnates. Silver Tempest goes up, then it stagnates. Those are more so the boxes that I really, really like, and I think they have way more of an upside. Crown Zenith, they're hovering around the $200 price point right now. Crown Zenith will go down as one of the greatest sets ever created. I truly believe that. Crown Zenith, S-tier set from top to bottom. You have so many, I was going to say illustration rares, not illustration rares, trainer gallery, alt arts, all that good stuff. Crown Zenith, you can still find cases for not a crazy price. Like I look at the prices of 151, I look at the prices of Paldean Fate, and I'm like, all right, Crown Zenith is right on par with those sets, and it's still affordable. So yes, there's still some stuff in the Sword and Shield era before it's too late, before it completely dries up, that you can still grab at affordable, enjoyable prices. Scarlet Violet era. We have a collection box coming out that's going to have, it was Surging Sparks and Destined Rivals. I believe it's 5 packs. It's the Salamence EX collection boxes. It comes with 5 Surging Sparks and 5 Destined Rivals. So now when I see these packs, I'm like, oh my God, are they doing it again? Does this mean we're not getting any booster boxes of Destined Rivals? Because they did this with Twilight and Temporal, and we didn't get any booster boxes of those. So it looks like the Salamence EX boxes will have Surging Sparks packs in it and Destined Rivals packs. We're having all this product coming out with a whole bunch of Destined Rivals packs. So I think the pack value will stay cheaper, where the booster boxes are going to keep drying up slowly but surely. But until Pokemon does a legit reprint of a booster box, if you want to have Destined Rivals, if you want to have Surging Sparks, then I guess go ahead and grab those collection boxes. Because collection boxes are still fun. They're still enjoyable. You can rip them. You're not opening a box and you're not, paying that premium. You can enjoy, you can still enjoy the hobby and stash some of those collection boxes away. What was the other one I was going to talk about? Come on, Nick. Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade booster boxes. I personally like that set. I've said a time in, a time out. The Greninja card, really cool card. Very hard to grade in a 10. The illustration rares, guys, that Infernape card is so badass. The Eevee card, very solid card. Pinsir card, one of my favorite cards. I have it on my desk. That's how much I like this card. Look at that bad boy. The Pinsir illustration rare is, like, come on, it doesn't get better than that. Kanto Pokemon, right up the alley. But as I go on to this, later Sword and Shield, earlier Scarlet and Violet, we're in a new era. We have a lot of fun things coming for this era, but it's like, all right, we got to see how Pokemon's printing stuff. If you need to add any booster boxes from the Scarlet and Violet era and the Sword and Shield era, now is probably the time. If I didn't see what just happened with Mega, I was saying it a little early on, I was like, things are finally slowing down, things are changing, and then I just watched what happens with Mega and the Pokemon hobby, the collectors, the investors, the rippers. It just gets eaten like that. And I've never seen anything move this fast, ever, out of any. I used to collect SH Fig Art, comics, Hot Toys, Mezco, you name it. I'm a collector. I love collecting everything. I've never seen things get eaten like this and then just shoot up. It's crazy. I didn't think it was sustainable. I still want to see what happens with the second wave. Mega Evolutions, guys, like I say it, I can't say this enough. This set is that set. Such a fun set. And people are like, oh, it's just a Furious Fist. Not really. Not really at all. Furious Fist didn't have Mega Latias. It's like an XY base plus Furious Fist with SIRs, with IRs, 2 new gold cards. Like, guys, these aren't your normal gold cards. This is a whole new rarity. And, like, they're not like monochrome, not like the Victini. Imagine if Pokemon did, like, a monochrome, like a Gengar, a monochrome Gengar in, like, purple, or a monochrome Blastoise in blue. That would be sick. It's something different. These gold cards are different. Pokemon's trying something different. And it feels good. The hobby's awesome right now. I mean, not what's going on the outside, but like the Pokemon company and what they're printing, some of the best work I think they've ever done. You got to give credit when it's due. Market's tough right now, absolutely. But it's like, picture you were in the end of like the Sun and Moon era, and you had Unified Minds, Unbroken Bonds, Cosmic Eclipse, Team Up. I just feel like we're getting sets that on that level, one after another, after another, after another, after another right now. And people appreciate it. Collectors appreciate it. And guys, I'm always straightforward with you. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, things are going to change. It's happening soon. Like, I don't know. I tell you, with the Mega Evolutions, it could happen. The Pokemon Plunger Crystal Ball isn't working right now. But I don't want anyone to miss out by me saying, don't do this, don't do that. Like I tell you, like I told you with Destin Rivals. When Destin hit $200 a box, I said maybe add a couple in your collection and see what happens if you don't have any. And I'm saying it the same thing with Mega. If you don't have any, add a couple to your collection. I know prices aren't the best, but even if it does drop, dollar cost average, at least you could say you had a couple, just in case. Do I think things will change? I do. I just don't know how long this is going to last. There's so much good stuff happening. So don't let the stress and the chaos of the outside of the hobby drive you insane by watching all these negative videos. And you got to look at the positivity. These cards are beautiful. We're enjoying the hobby. Pokemon's finally doing something great. It's not like we're getting Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, Sword and Shield base, one after another again, right? We're getting some awesome sets. People go on their Instagram and it's just like, if you watch one negative reel, it's negative after negative after negative. You need to be more positive. Positive. Like, you got to stop watching these videos and it's judgmental on this person. It brings down this type of collector. It brings down this type of collector. I don't know how those videos get so many views because just negative bull crap. You need to be positive. The market sucks right now, but the hobby's cool. It's tough. It's hard. But I don't know. That's why I'm giving you guys a booster box. I wish I had the means to give everybody a pack or just a couple packs to open. It's not possible, but I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, and I just want everyone to enjoy it. I want more people to become positive. It's just like one person talking bad about another. I'm sick of that crap. Just try to be positive in these tough times. But just know the hobby's cool. Like, it's fun. It's just stressful. Ride the wave. Like I tell you guys, ride the wave. For everyone's favorite segment of the day. Pokemon pronunciation of the day. Ugh. All right. Here we go. Man-a-fee. Man-a-fee. Manaphy. It starts its life with a wondrous power that permits it to bond with any kind of Pokemon. Man-a-fee. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are the very best.